we're just going to finally talk about closing the sale. There is no point doing your skin class or party if you're not willing to close down the sale at the end, because otherwise what you do is you offer up all these fabulous solutions to everybody and then you just let them fly about. There's no way of drawing them into what you want them to do, which is to purchase the product. So in the course, I always follow the flip chart because it is a fantastic tool. So use it. Do not recreate the wheel. Just use the flip chart. And I always talk when I'm doing the miracle set and I come to do the microdermabrasion. I always tell them to use it twice a week, the microdermabrasion, and I give them an example of it, being perhaps Wednesday or Saturday, so that they've got 2 days in between and, they get into the habit of using it correctly. So at the end of the party, I look around and I pick someone who has loved the product, who I can see has really been engaged throughout it. And if I don't see anyone at the party who's engaged, then I just do it with the hostess. Because what you want to do is you want them to feel it's theirs. So I take all the miracle set and I literally lift up each item individually. So I take the cleanser, I put it in my hand and I show it to them and I say, this is your cleanser. It cleanses, tones, exfoliates, and I physically put it into her hands. Then I take the day and night solution and I say, right, this is your fine lines and wrinkles serums, the day solution with SPF 30, your night solution with all these fabulous vitamins that plump up your skin. And I hand her the day solution and I hand her the night solution. Then I go to the moisturizer and I say, remember this moisturizer, remember the analogy of the grape and the raisin, what do we want to be? We all want to be grapes. And we give her the moisturizer, put it into her hand, and I say to her, right, it's Monday morning. What is your order of application for perfect miracle skin? And I let her put it on the table in the correct order. If she gets it right, I'll go, whoa, absolutely fantastic. If she doesn't, I'll ask around the table if it's correct, get the other girls to help. And when they help and get it into the correct order, it's, whoa, you're going to have fantastic miracle skin. Because you always want them to feel good. Then I take the microdermabrasion and I hand them step 1 and I explain to her what it does, and it's Wednesday morning. I give her step 2, it's Wednesday morning. What is her order of application with her miracle set? Because you have no idea how many people are totally confused by this point. She gets it all laid out. If it's correct, I'll go, whoa, you're going to have fantastic satin, super gorgeous, soft skin. If it's incorrect, same procedures before, I ask around the table. And at that point, when they've done, it's all way absolutely fantastic. Your skin's going to look gorgeous. Then I say to them, look, I'm going to tidy away everything. If you want to bring out drinks or tea or coffee or food, now's your time to do it. I give them a lookbook and I say, right, I'm going to go and tidy up so you can have something to eat and drink. I'm going to sit down with you individually, so if anybody wants anything or there's any questions, you can ask then. And it gives them a little bit of time to look through the book, and it gives them time to get organised. And I always say, who's in a hurry to go? Because there's always someone that's got children or family that they've got to be back for. And I'll say, and they let me know, and I say, right, I'll see you first, so let me get this out of the way. So I clear everything away, and then I take the profile form, a lookbook and a sales ticket if they haven't already been given one. And sometimes I give it to them while they're sitting so they can write down, during the course of the class, things that they like, but sometimes I don't, I just take it at the end. And then we go to the individual close. And it's really important you get into the habit of doing these things because it is a process getting the sale. So I sit with the individual person. Now, just as a rule of thumb, if they're sitting, you sit. If they're kneeling, you kneel. Whatever happens, you have to be on the same level or below them, never above them looking down. And I always do the same thing. I ask 3 questions. Question 1, did you enjoy yourself? And normally she'll say absolutely yes. Then I'll ask her, what out of everything you tried today, what was your favourite product? and wait until she tells you, because if she doesn't get it tonight, this will give you a lead into what you're going to tempt her with next time and how you're going to layer in the next appointment. And then the third, and this is the most important question, ask her what would you like to treat yourself to tonight? And at that point, you do not speak. What I tend to do at this point is I will start to write out the sales ticket with my name, my address, my phone number, very slowly, perfect handwriting, taking time. Because what happens at this point is she's sitting going, in her head, she's going, gosh, I really like that miracle set, but oh my goodness, I've got to buy shoes for the kids this week. I've got to get the shopping, I haven't done that. And I've got to go and pay the electric bill, we never got that done either. But if I shoved that till next week, then I could do that, and I could maybe put that one on my credit card this week. And it just goes on and on and on in her head. And she's busy trying to sift how she can do this purchase. The first person to speak is the person that's going to take home the product. And you always want it to be her, not you. So really hone this skill because it will serve you well. So you write out the ticket, and as soon as you've written it out, your next question is, how would you like to pay? Cash, check or credit card? And make sure you've got the SumUp credit card reader or debit card reader, because I'm telling you now, you'll sell more with a card reader. I always promote SumUp because we get a great deal through Mary Kay. So if you want to see more about it or know about it, let me know. I will pass on the details. If you've got your own card reader, fine. But always have something to let them pay with card. So we finish the sale, and I either tell her she'll get the product tonight if I've got it with me, or I will drop it off tomorrow or next day or whenever it is. We make those arrangements so she knows. If I like her, if I think she's the kind of girl I would like to work with, I then bring into the conversation about becoming a consultant. Now, you don't have to sign her tonight, but you want to get to her within the next 24 hours. So what I say to her is, look, do you know, I watched you tonight. I thought you were just so into the product. And you know something? I think you'd be really good at this. Have you ever thought about doing what I do? And let her think about it. And if she goes, oh no, I could never sell, you say, don't worry about that. You know, we don't like people who sell in Mary Kay. We like people who love people and want to have a good time, or whatever it is, or earn extra money, or, you know, whatever it is that you want to catch her with. And then have a little recruiting pack ready. Normally I have one of the Mary Kay brochures from section 2, my business card, and some, you know, little bits and pieces. You know, always have something ready to give her. If she's sort of teetering and doesn't know, say, right, take this home, read it. I'm going to call you within 48 hours and let's have a chat about it. If you have any questions, I'll answer them all for you. And then, you know, you get all her details, super. And then call her within 24 hours because, you know, you want it while she's hot and excited and, you know, raring to go, okay? And it's as simple as that. So make sure you get a great closing the sale. Keep practicing it until you really get it to perfection. Because if you get the closing the sale 100% correct, you will always get sales, you will always get bookings, and you will always have a business that's carrying on regardless. Okay, go try it. That's the best way. Practice. See you later.